asexual reproduction. Seema was reading about hydra and amoeba. She became curious and went to her father's lab to study the sample of water that her father had collected from a nearby pond to observe hydra and amoeba. She prepared a slide to examine them under a microscope. She saw one hydra and two amoebae under the microscope. After 2 days, when she examined again, she found many hydra and amoebae. Seema is confused about how they increased in number. Do you know why the number of amoeba and hydra increased? Let's find out. We have already learned that a few plants like potatoes and roses reproduce asexually. Similarly, there are smaller animals and microorganisms that can reproduce asexually. In asexual reproduction, organisms do not need two parents to reproduce. A single parent can produce an offspring. There are two types of asexual reproduction: budding and binary fission. Now, let's understand both of these processes with the help of hydra and amoeba. Hydra undergoes budding, whereas amoeba undergoes binary fission. Let's start with budding in hydra. Hydra is a small animal found in freshwater sources like ponds and lakes. To reproduce, the parent hydra forms one or more bulges called a bud. The bud grows as the cells at the site of the bud continue to divide and make more cells. The bud obtains nutrition from the parent. Once matured, the bud breaks away from the parent hydra and becomes a new individual. Budding is a slow process. This is why after 2 days, Seema saw fewer hydra under the microscope. The hydra are identical to the parent hydra, which means they are just copies of the parent hydra as they have the same genetic information as the parent hydra. Let us now see binary fission in amoeba. Amoebae are unicellular organisms that also live in freshwater sources. To reproduce by binary fission, first the nucleus of an amoeba divides into two nuclei. Then the cytoplasm splits, forming two identical amoebae. Binary fission is quicker than budding. This is why after 2 days, Seema saw many amoebae under the microscope. The amoebae are identical to the first amoeba that reproduced. That is, they all carry the same genetic information as the first amoeba. Like amoebae, unicellular organisms like bacteria also reproduce very quickly through binary fission. So now Seema knows why she found so many hydra and amoebae in the water after 2 days. This is because of the two types of asexual reproduction in organisms: budding and binary fission.